Have you ever wondered, why don't birds get electrocuted when sitting on high-voltage power lines? How does electric current generally kill? Which is more dangerous, high current or high voltage? For an electric current to harm a bird, it must pass through the bird from one foot to the other. This requires a voltage difference between the feet. Although the wire itself is at a high voltage, the voltage difference between the bird's feet is practically non-existent. In this case, the current flows almost entirely along the wire, whose resistance is small compared to the bird's resistance. If, however, the bird were to grip a different wire with each foot, a voltage difference of thousands of volts would arise between its feet, causing a lethal current to pass through its body. High voltage itself is not particularly dangerous unless it is accompanied by a large amount of electricity. For example, static electricity generated by the normal rubbing of synthetic clothing can give a person a shock of thousands of volts, which feels at most slightly unpleasant. On the other hand, an electric current passing through the body can be fatal. Different levels of electric current have various physiological effects. When the current is less than 0.1 amperes, the effects start as an unpleasant tingling and eventually become painful muscle contractions, leading to respiratory arrest. Current between 0.1 and 1.2 amperes is the most fatal as it causes fibrillation in the heart muscle, stopping the heart's function and resulting in ventricular fibrillation no longer occurs, and the person may survive death, although they usually suffer severe burns. For this reason, among others, some condemned individuals have survived overly efficient electric chairs. Human electrical conductivity depends essentially on skin resistance. Since the resistance of dry skin is very high, the generation of a lethal current requires a relatively high voltage. Wetness lowers skin resistance. And now you know. Thank you for watching. I hope I see you again.